Hello everybody, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. C.O.V.X here once again with another What are we doing today? Today, it's kind of interesting what we're doing. I'm telling you guys about the editing program that I use. I'm gonna post this 2 times on the CamO VortX and on the Fun Times channel. Just saying. So I've been asked twice, I believe, 2 different people about what program I use for editing, and I decided, you know what, I really do need to tell you guys, so I'm going to. Oh, right. So when I started out, the first program that I really ever used when it came to editing, let's go way back. The first thing that I found out, the first time I found out that I liked editing at all, was when I was trying out a program called PowerPoint. I used to use PowerPoint like a lot. You see, my mother made slideshows, and I was so interested at the time. I think I was like, what, 9, 10? Somewhere around there.
Oh my gosh. You can move the pictures, you can make it. I want to know how to do that.
Oh, you see, it takes a lot of practice, and the way that to do it is you gotta be careful, you gotta do this, you gotta put transition.
I had no idea what she was talking about. So one day, I'm on this one big computer that I happen to have. I think it's right there. On there, I found PowerPoint, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna do it. So I start working on there. I just go on there and I just start clicking stuff. I look at this, and since the format was very similar to Word, which I was used to using already, then I thought, you know what, this seems kind of easy. Eventually, I became better than my mom within the course of 2 or 3 months. My mom was just like being amazed. I figured out how to move stuff. I was like, in some parts I was making short little cartoons. I do believe I still have the PowerPoints from back then. If you want, I could still post them. Later on, I found Windows Media Editor. I think that's what it's called, yeah. And that was my new experience with editing videos. Before then, I didn't understand like file, documents, KB, kilobytes, gigabytes, all that stuff. I didn't really understand any of that at the time. Like, I learned the difference.
Sorry.
Here.
Let's go.
It's 8:09. Isn't it Mass at 9?
Right.
I've just been given 5 minutes to explain something. You guys actually should remember some of my videos with Windows Media Editor. On Fun Times, I have this one video called Dwayne and Jazz Tribute. First video on my entire Fun Times channel. And there's several videos on CamO VortX that were completely edited with Windows Media Editor, including that Roblox video of the obby thing. I might have to try and go back to that. I gotta wrap this up actually. After Windows Media Editor, then something happened. My grandfather, who uses like who's gotten like different computers over the years, one day they decide to get that new Apple computer, and Grandma decides, hey, Cam, yeah, what we should do is find out a good editing program that you can use on this big computer. One person that we watch, actually, where's the clip? I should have it right here. Here it is. Right here. How to make a movie. I watched this for a while with, where is he? Practical for Catholic Filmmakers by Jim Morlino. We emailed him and he told us a good program to use was one called Final Cut Pro. Now I think a lot of people use that today. It costs a pretty penny. They still won't tell me how much it costed, so I'll probably have to find that on my own. We got the computer, and you should know they also have iMovie on there. I tried iMovie first. I gave it a shot, and I really liked it, but it didn't do all the things that I wanted. And thing is, though, Final Cut Pro, when I first tried it, way too complicated. I couldn't figure it out. That lasted about a week, and then I knew how to use it then. Now, I know almost everything you can do on Final Cut Pro. I know the intricacies, how it works, how, like special keys you press to do things quickly. And now, I use Final Cut Pro. But it's a professional program. So the files are huge. So I was still using Windows Media Editor to make small videos, small clips that I could also post out on a regular basis. I hate the word regularly. I can't pronounce it. I cannot. And from there, we have finally what happened after I got my new computer. This computer is an Asus, and for whatever reason, I couldn't get Windows Media Editor on there. It wouldn't let me. I don't know why. So I searched basically online for safe, free editing programs, which is why now I'm going to tell you, I'm going to suggest something. Do not get Filmora unless you're going to pay. It's a good program if you're going to pay, but if you don't pay, there's a huge watermark that goes over it that messes the whole thing up. I'm not willing to deal with that, so I got rid of that. I finally found a program which I've actually been editing the last few videos. I edited the video featuring Indecisive with it. I've edited the, what is it? There's some more videos that we'll be posting eventually, but I'm going to be editing a lot with DaVinci. The cool thing about it, I found out, is when I'm setting it up, they ask you what layout you want, and they're based around other editing programs. And it turns out one of the editing layouts was Final Cut Pro. So I chose that, obviously, because I knew how to use that, but I like the same, so many of the same commands it's the same thing, and it's actually really good if you're just looking for a free a free program, because you get a lot of stuff for the free public beta version. Now there's tons of stuff I don't have because I didn't pay for it, but still, wonderful program. I guess that's all I have to say. I wonder if you noticed I have the camera a bit closer this time, and I was curious if you guys like that or not. If you don't, I'll put the camera back a little bit. You probably don't like my face, do you? I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe, comment down below. And the next time I say you on the media, I'm gonna have to see ya!
Shutterstock Music. Shutterstock Music.